Hey guys, we're here in Bradford. We're going to be stealing one of the most stolen vehicles of all time, 2023, 2024, and 2025. Any guesses on what that vehicle could be, guys? Any guesses, anybody? Any guesses? You guessed correctly, the Range Rover Sport. And that is our beautiful candidate. Oh my God, that's a terrible parking. Wow. You see, this is why we need to give people driving lessons in vehicles like this, because look at how they've parked. It's so bent. This is terrible. Oh God, I'm happy we're stealing this one. It's nice and clean though. And look what that says, guys. All vehicles are left at the owner's risk, which means you left this car at your own risk and you parked it bent. You literally parked it bent. So it's gonna have to be stolen. Right, I think we're happy with this. I think we're gonna take this one. Let's get the hand signal. I think they're ready to go as well. Let's get them to open it. Oh, straight away this time, Jack. Yeah, let's go, baby. Whoa. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the Range Rover Sport. It's a nice one. I think this is like a 2019 reg. It's quite a nice car, actually. It smells quite nice in this. It smells like women. This is definitely a female's car. Unless... No, it's definitely a female's car. Well, what we're going to do, hopefully, is going to do some forward bay park, reverse bay park, parallel park, and also the pull up on the right maneuver. This should work. It's gonna go. Okay, cool. So, we've got it all wired up now. We can definitely get it started. Bang on. Perfect. Here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. Tire pressure monitoring set for load. Oh, lovely. Fresh dash. Nice. No faults. That's good. No faults on the dash. Got the paddles. We definitely need to show this person how to do reverse bay park, because their reverse bay park was terrible. So, what we're going to do is turn the temperature down to begin with, because it's baking hot in here. We'll open up the sunroof as well. Get some light in here. Fully open though, all the way back. Oh, I think it opens like a roof. Oh, nice. Okay, that looks good. Great fun. Now we're gonna drive off before we attract too much attention. Always remember, seatbelt first. Once you got the seatbelt, and then it's a quick look round, right to left, because we're gonna drive off to the left. And off we go. Indy already, and we're ready to rumble. Hello, sir. He looked shifty as hell. I'm the one with the balaclava. Excellent today. This is all kind of dangerous. Always make sure to check properly, guys. And here we go. So first of all, I think what we'll do is we'll go and do a quick forward and reverse bay park. Obviously, we've got about 20 minutes till they realize, maybe, unless they're doing a big shot in Mataland or wherever the bloody shot was. Shouldn't leave your car parked bent, especially when you've got a Range Rover and it's so easy to steal. Why would you leave it parked bent? You know, you're just a prime target for people like me. Oh look, crossing. We'll let them cross. We approach with caution. And it's clear, we check on our mirrors, boom, 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 and then we drive on. So normally what they say is pick a bay of your choice on the left or right and drive forward into that bay. You got park finishing within the lines and end up reasonably straight. You don't want to end up bent. You want to end up nice and straight. So let's say we're going to pick, there's another pro tip. I would always advise go after a parked car. The choice of where you park is yours, so always go after it. Don't park before it. You want to park there, it's going to be quite hard for you to judge that end of the car, because obviously that car's there. So I would say always go after a parked car. Remember, the choice is yours. Make it easy for yourself. I hope that is the stop-start we haven't cut out. It is the stop-start. So in a Rangey, it's simple. You just check your mirrors, signal, and you position. We've got some guy going past, so we're going to let us park. So you line up your mirror with that line, and then you do a full turn. He gave us a little hand gesture, which means he's obviously letting us go. And then once you're in, you just straighten up. Again, you can use the mirror to get all the way in. And look at that, mirror slightly ahead of the line. And that means you're in. You park and secure. Secure in this car, you hit the P. You got the handbrake there, but P's good enough. And then you're done. That's your forward bay park. Yeah? When you're exiting, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're just looking all around, making sure it's nice and safe all around you. I'll pop in reverse first, and then pop a good look round, make sure it's safe, have a good look. We got the camera on this one as well, so we can also use that to help us. And then when you're exiting, nice and easy, just all the way round. Again, this is automatic, so you're just letting the car roll in reverse, using the brake to regulate your speed. And you're just observing all around, making sure it is safe, making sure you're not causing the havoc to anybody. And then once you're out and you can drive off, you drive off. And then you just drive off calm, casually. He's here, we can give him way. We stop, he knows what we're doing. I'll have another quick look round just to make sure I'm safe. And then we'll drive off. And that's the forward bay park. So we're going to go round and pick a bay of our choice. And then we're going to try the reverse bay park. Hopefully parking in between the lines, or ending in between the lines, and ending up reasonably straight. Now, there's a few ways you can do this. You can, well, in all honesty, you can do it however you want, as long as you're doing three things. One is being in control of the car, so not going too quick and fully in control. Obviously, in automatic, a lot easier. You're just letting the car roll and using the brake to regulate the speed. In a manual, watch out with the videos for that. We'll tell you how to do it in a manual as well. What you need to do also is make sure you're observing, which means you're looking all around, being aware of what's going on around you. You're not just doing it and not looking around and not being safe. Being safe is vital. The third thing is, when you're parking into it, you got to make sure that you end up in the lines, not like this Range Rover owner who ended up parking outside the lines, nice and bent, which then made him a prime candidate for us to steal his Range Rover to teach him how to, or her, how to reverse bay park. Their reverse bay park was terrible. They ended up outside the lines and very, very bent as well, which is a testament to many Range Rover drivers. Maybe that's why they're the most stolen vehicles. I don't know. I'm just saying. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick a bay and we're going to try a reverse bay park. I've seen some empty bays over there. We're going to go and give it a go and see if we can reverse bay park it into one of those empty bays. And just got watch out for these little humans. Don't want to run them over. And they're just gonna do some weird walk around us. No, they're not. They're never there. So we're just gonna pick a bay. Let's say we're gonna park after this VW Polo. So we'll just come in, get a nice angle, put our signal on so everyone knows what we're trying to do. And then we'll go next to this Modus car, Renault Modus. Like so, get an angle. Like that, 45 degrees, into reverse, have a good look round, make sure it's safe. And then we're just going to reverse in at an angle and then start to turn in. What I always tend to do is try and get close to this line on the left. And then that line you want to kind of get close to and then get a good turn in. Go back straighter and then lock it, full lock it in. It's always better to do it when there's not a car there. And then when you get straight, you just straighten up the steering and you back us all the way in. Just like that. Keep an eye on the camera as well. You kind of want that to disappear, like so. And that's your reverse bay park. Remember, guys, you can do this any way you want as long as you're keeping those three things in mind. So one is controlling the car. Two is observing, making sure you're observing all around. And three is ending up within the lines reasonably straight. So you can do however you want. You could, for example, do it that 1, 2, 3 technique where you pick a bay, you count 3 bays, and so get the third line to stop before your chest. You can do like I just did it now, the 45-degree angle, and then just reverse in, making sure you're aware of what's going on next to you and around you. use the lines in your mirrors. If you've got a camera, you can also use that, as long as you're observing all around. Or you could even go into the bay in front and then reverse in behind. It's completely up to you, as long as you're doing the three things of controlling the speed of the car, observing all around, and also making sure that you end up in the lines. Not like this Range Rover owner who didn't end up in the lines, and in a result of that, lost their Range Rover, unfortunately. So that's how you do the reverse bay part. What we're going to do now is we're going to exit out. So key thing is putting it into drive, having a good look round, making sure it's nice and safe, and then you go out. Now, safe on the right, safe on the left. Always get the car out of the bay when this car's next to you, and then do a nice big turn. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's how you drive out. Now, you want to make sure you're observing all around you. You don't want to be coming in people's way and causing a havoc to people. Hello, sir. And always make sure that you're observing everything, yeah? Being aware of what's going on around you. That's the key vital point here. Look at that. This is what you call preparation. Observing, seeing what's going on. Yes, you are on camera, sir. Please don't touch it, otherwise I'll have to get out and remove your jaw from your face. Good thing you didn't touch that. Excellent. Madam, you need to be a bit more aware of what you're doing there, because you're just stopped on my side of the road. We're in the back streets of Bradford. We've come to hide so we don't get chased by the police, because we're in a stolen Range Rover, and today I'm going to show you how to do a parallel park using that vehicle ahead. First thing is, you pull up like this, you have a bit of a distance between you and that car, and then the guy that does your exam, aka the examiner, will basically say, using that car ahead, do a parallel park. So pop it into D for drive, or you inappropriate individuals, that's what D means on the gear. It doesn't mean anything else. So we're gonna pull up next to this car, about a meter away, about door's width. I'd go past it slightly, like there, and then you bang it into reverse, have a good look round. Make sure it's safe all around you, and then reverse back till our car goes past the car on our left, that we're gonna use to parallel park, like so. You do one turn to the left, so the steering looks like this, like it's straight, but you've turned it once to the left. Have a good look all around, make sure there's no humans, kids, dogs, animals around you. Cats is all right. Let me know in the comments why it's okay to run over a cat and not a dog. And then basically you want the curb to disappear in the left mirror. So you see the gap there? When that gap disappears between the curb and your car, you're good to straighten up. Look all around, make sure it's safe. So like there, gap is gone. Now we straighten the steering and we look all around, and we kind of want to reverse back till our mirror is completely covering this right light. Now, there's a few different ways of doing this parallel park. These reference points generally work in most cars. So like that, mirror covers the light. As you go back, you're going to start turning to the right. Here, we've got the aid of the camera, so we can use that. Ideally, this line, you kind of want it to finish over the pavement slightly. You can also use the door handles to kind of brush the curb and end up slightly over the curb. That'll put you right up against the pavement, but you are allowed about that much of a distance from the pavement, and you should be still all right. So I stopped, so when I'm a good look round, now I'm moving again, just going to be looking all around. I'm using a little bit of gas because we're on a bit of a slope, and I'm just going to keep turning. Because now it looks like we're going to go slightly over with the handles there. Curb is right next to it. You're going to get nice and straight. Get right up against the curb, like so, and straighten up. Once you're straightened up, that's all good. Put it in park, and we are completed. Okay, guys, so that's how you do a parallel park. What we're going to do is we're going to drive off now. So put it into drive, have a 6-point check all around, make sure it's safe, and then off we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Quite a blind turn there. Just want to make sure it's safe. And you just drive off. Up this way, yeah. Okay, we'll try it now here, a nice pull up on the right. So you can see here, you just check your mirrors, you signal, you move over. We're going to try and aim stop near that lamppost. Get close, curb in the bottom right corner of your window. Get nice and straight, use your door handles to see both of them get level and straight with the curb. And then you stop. Bang it into reverse. Wait for the guy that sits here, aka the examiner, or whoever you're going to have with you, to tell you what to do, but he will basically tell you to reverse about 2 car lengths. We'll use the lamppost as a starting point, that's why you pulled up here. And we shot over our shoulder, look round, make sure it's safe. Already in reverse, so we're just going to let it roll. And we use the brake to regulate the speed. Keep checking on that, making sure it stays straight. Both door handles level with the curb. Guy walking up, we're going to give him a lot of time anyway, because he's quite far. I can see him there as well. Just looking all around, making sure it's safe. Looking all around, making sure it's safe. Get to about 2 car lengths, and then you stop. If the guy that sits here, aka the examiner, says to you, that's fine, you're good. That means you're good. You just drive off. So what you do when you drive off, you look over your shoulder, you check your right mirror, you look in front, you check your interior mirror, you look in your left mirror, look out that way, make sure it's safe, bang a signal on, because you got to get to the other side of the road. Fatal error, guys. What did I do wrong there? Leave a comment if you're gangster. What you do, look round, make sure it's safe, and then over your shoulder, and then you drive off. Signal on, remember guys, when you drive off. Don't sit there with your signal on and confuse the traffic. Always make sure that you are wary of what's going on ahead. I was going to give him a high five, but he moved out my way. So I'm not going to give him a high five. So, we're going to drive on, do a bit of a drive, have a look around, see what's going on, and see if we can give you some tricks on how to deal with some things, or things that could potentially trip you up on your test. We'll take a left there, check our mirrors and signal. Oh, this looks tight, so we'll let him, her, it come out the way. No, she's not going to get out of the way, so we'll just kind of just ram her off the road. Cheers, Ducky. Give her a nice thumbs up. Now we're going to take a left, so we'll go left here. Have a look. Oh, cars are coming at best speed, so judgment skills, guys. Make sure it's safe. And when you're pulling out of a road, all you want to do is make sure that you don't cause that traffic to slow, stop, or swerve. Obviously, on the test, when you go for that, or if you've already passed, if you already passed, stay your foot down. Pull out, get a bit of speed, yeah? If you've not passed, judge it a bit better. Give yourself a bit of a gap where you can accelerate a little bit harder than normal. That person flashed, you need to understand what that means. They're giving them way, they're slowing down, we'll take it. And as you come out, a bit of speed, just to kind of keep the flow of traffic, but stay within the speed limit. Here, you see these street lights? See, it's a built-up-ish area. That's where we stole the car from, by the way. You see the built-up area? See the street lights? It normally means it's a 30. Unless there's traffic signs to tell you otherwise. So, don't kill the old fat person. He needs to go to the gym, sir. That'll probably be helpful for you. Peek. Here as well, you want to see the tires and a bit of the road in between. It's about right here. All 3 mirrors before you drive off. We're going to go straight down here. We'll take a left of the lights. Because it goes straight and left, we'll check our mirrors and we'll signal to indicate to everybody behind that we're going to go left. And then nice turn, 2-lane road, try keep it left, and then you continue. Because the roads merge in here, you just check your interior right mirror and just check, make sure it's safe, and you merge over. Crossing coming up, scan it. Lady there, I just want to keep scanning what's going on, making sure it's safe. That was the police, guys. Hopefully, the car's not been reported stolen yet because they're not turning around. But a lot of people I've seen stop because of this thing. This is just a refuge area. Don't stop for people there. Unless they obviously walk out in front of you and you're going to end up running them over, then it's fine. Park van, check your mirrors, you go around it. Check your mirrors, come back in. You got a trash master, bin guys ahead. Now, how do you go around these? What do you need to do, guys? What do you think the safest thing to do would be? Firstly, you've got to have a gap. That gap doesn't look big enough for a Range Rover, so we're just going to hold back for now. and let the chap deal with the bins. You can definitely fit that Kia through. The lady's going to get through. So what we'll do, we'll let him move a little bit forward, and I'll show you how to go around this bin master dude. Trash master, as they call him in America. Cars are clearing now. Check all 3 mirrors, and we carry on. We're going to go round the trash master. We're going to mirror and signal to the trash master that we're going to go round him. He's moving again, so we'll just wait for a sec. Mirror signal. We have a good look round. Oh, car coming, so we'll hang fire. We'll wait here. A few cars coming now. So because it's a bend, it's quite hard to see round. So what we'll do is we'll check our mirrors, we'll signal, we'll come out wide, and this time we're going to continue, get a bit of space. We've already committed, so he's going to have to start, mirror signal back in. So we always mirror signal to the bin driving lorry guy so that he knows that we're going to go around him. It's the same thing for buses as well, guys. That's a pro tip. Make sure that you do that correctly. What can you see ahead, guys? It's a level crossing. Who has priority here? We do, because the big area is on our side. And it says quite clearly, priority over oncoming vehicles. So we have a good look through. There's a chap there with a lady in a wheelchair, or the other way around. So we're just going to hang fire. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, sir, for holding back. Yellow car. And we're just going to continue. It's nice and easy. Hello, horsey. All 3 mirrors when you pull off from a traffic light. Still green. Still good to go. Have a good look. Oh, Mr. Cyclist. That was a sneaky move on there. Right. So how much room are we giving Mr. Cyclist? Any tips, guys? So we're taking the left here. Checking our mirrors and signaling. And in we go. Let's chase down Mr. Cyclist. Before I became a car thief, I was a very good cycle thief as well. Not an ambulance, it is. It's an emergency vehicle behind us, guys. So what do you normally do in this situation if there's an emergency vehicle? If it's the police, you drive off. If it's an ambulance, you pull over, you let them go, and then you continue. If that was a police car, though, that would be foot to the ground and gone. But it wasn't. There was an ambulance. We always give way to emergency vehicles unless it's a police car, guys. Close call. My heart was in my rear end there. And when I saw it was ambulance, it came back to where it should be in my chest. So we can continue, guys. Oh, look. Speed change, guys. So we can do 40. It's nice and clear now. Check your mirrors. Get nice and wide. Give them 2 meters. Build up your pace. Check your mirrors and come back in. That is how you go around the cyclist, guys. Then we're going to hopefully end back up in Mataland, or Mataland, whatever the shop is called. Hopefully, there's no police there. But our quick little scope when we're approaching, it looks pretty good, yeah. Mirror signal, let's go in. Should have timed that a little bit better, but obviously we're scoping it. It looks like it's all good, guys. I think we can end up back there. Mini roundabout, mirrors and signal. Let's swing it. All right, Mr. Range Rover owner, because this is how you park your Range Rover so nobody steals it. Please, please, please learn from this experience. And thank you for letting us steal your car. Well, we should not really be thanking you. You should be thanking us for giving it back to you, really. But we'll do the 1, 2, 3 technique. So this is the 3rd line. We'll get it here. Actually go past it a little bit in the Range Rover because it's slightly bigger. Into reverse. Full lock. Have a good look round. Make sure it's safe. And we back it in. Hopefully, we'll end up within the lines. Now, we're not in the lines, but we can fix it. We'll just go forward, look all around, drive out. You can go out to the left, because we're far from the left. You can come to the right and straighten up. And then into reverse, and we get the precision now. So we can see the line on that side, can't see on that side, so we need to go more that way. We look all around, guys. Get a nice turn, get a nice angle. That's the angle. We straighten up, have a good look round, make sure it's safe. We are closer to that line. And when we're close, we check. On this side, we're in. And then a slight counter steer the opposite way. Have a good look round again because we're stopping and moving. As the car looks straight, that looks straight, that looks straight, you straighten the steering. And we're backing up. Till we get close to this line. Got to make this a quick one. Put it in park. I'm going to do a quick cheeky one, guys. I'm going to show you round the car before I take my camera off it and run away. So, quick look at how we've parked it. Look at that, guys. This is how they should have left it. If they would have parked this correctly, guess what would have happened? Maybe we wouldn't have stolen it. But look, this is how you should have parked it, Mr. Range Rover owner. Have a look there. All vehicles are left at your owner's risk. Have a look there. All vehicles are left at owner's risk. You left it parked, Ben, and it got nicked. Luckily for you, I'm in a good mood today, so I brought it back. Have a quick skirt round. Hopefully there's no police officers of the law here. And thank you very much for watching, guys. Do like, share, subscribe. And hopefully we'll bring you some more of these videos. Do share our channel, GTA Tuition G. We're just here to teach you how to drive. Nothing else. Not how to steal, but how to park properly, how to, well, to give you some free tips on how to be a better driver. That's what it is. Peace and love, people. Peace and love.